Alright, YouTube. Finally, the El Camino frame off build is here. If you want to learn how to turn this into that, keep watching. So most of y'all know, or if you don't know, I took the motor out of a Impala. The link will be in the description if you want to check that video out. After snatching the motor out, like a lot of cars, they have a lot of rust. So I had to get into snatching the interior out, and I already knew the floorboards were bad on it. So after taking the interior out of it, I realized that the rust in the floorboards were a lot worse. Than I originally thought. So I immediately had to go into repairing the floorboard so I could get that all fixed up. But I ordered the floorboard, and then I wanted to do all of the fabrication myself, try to save some money on it, and just hire a welder to come in and just weld my floor pan in for me at my house. So after I came up with a plan on how I was gonna do it, I realized that the middle section of it, which I'm assuming is like a support for the floorboard, wasn't rusted out at all. So I got into figuring out how I was gonna do it. So the idea came from, you can order the floor pans in sections. So since I already had the whole floorboard, which was a better option for my situation anyway, because there was so much rust in the floorboard that I pretty much had to replace it all. But I didn't want to have to cut the entire thing out and leave it. So I left the support in the middle of it, as you can see how I mapped it out. This part right here is where I left the middle part of it and then cut out sections. It was three sections: the driver's side, the passenger side, and then the back side was all in one section. So after I cut the floorboards out, I went into trying to find a welder, and eventually I found this guy, and he came in, welded the floor in for me, and he got me all together. As you can see, it turned out pretty good. I like what he did. He did nice, clean work. He was sufficient. Got in there and knocked the job on out. After I got done getting the floor out done, I wanted to see what parts from the Impala, from the lift kit, that I could use on this to try to save a little money, because I didn't want to waste parts that I had already bought on lifting the Impala. So I took the parts from the Impala and looked them over and realized that I could only use the spindle and the hub assembly. I could only use the spindle and the hub assembly. So once I realized that I needed new upper control arms and the rear trailing arms, I got them ordered in from Universal Car Lifts, which is where I order all my lift kit stuff at. Every car that I've had lifted or needed lift parts from, that's where I went to. You guys can check them out. Once I got them in, I got it all put together, started mocking everything up. I wanted to get the lift kit put on before I took the front end off of it, so I could mock everything up and see if I needed to do a frame notch on it, which later on I realized I had to do a frame notch on the front and the back area. I had to cut. I didn't have to cut back here at all. It cleared, but I did have to do a frame notch, which that content will be later on. I'll show y'all what I had to do on that. I did a test fit. Everything turned out all right, and before I started tearing everything down, I looked it over one more time, made sure everything was cool. After I got done with mocking everything up, I literally mocked it, or figured out where I was going to do the cutting at on the frame and the fenders. The rear end was fine. All I had to do was lift it up. I did have to do a frame notch in the back. Like I said, that content will be after this on the next video. But after I got done writing like a clear line right here in this area and on the frame. I took the whole front end off and got it ready to take the body off the frame. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. We went from flipping quarters, putting bricks in water, to having our business in order, building brick and mortars. See so much basis like this shit's distorted, and we just trying to up the skull like it's 640. Yeah. And my bitch is gorgeous. Soon as that shit gets imported, the fiends get distorted. And if it ain't about that money, I'ma hit ignoring. Free all my niggas that got footprint, that's a different story. I'm talking non-fiction, they asking questions, we not snitching. What am I missing? We in the field like Von Miller. They say life is short and I know time's ticking, so I put some PVs in the bezel, yeah, to shine different. You niggas make up stories, I just reminisce. Recollect on what I've been through, then I keep this. Some of the realest shit I ever wrote. Be some of the illest shit you'll ever quote. Yeah, pocket full of dough, body full of gold. Life is moving fast, gotta take it slow. I pray to God that I never lose my soul, and I wish a nigga would like a 2x4. Pocket full of dough, body full of gold. Life is moving fast, gotta take it slow. I pray to God that I never lose my hoe, and I wish a nigga would like a 2x4. You ain't a boss, but you a nice earner. They put that white girl in the pot and whip that bitch like it was Ike Turner. Extra compartment just to hide burners. And for that cake, them niggas to turn the pie service. The tide's turning, they ain't wavy as this. And I always do it big like I'm gravy and shit. Look, son in these niggas, why they hating the kid? And I told her to stay still while she taking the dick. Sticks and stones, they break bones. They in the kitchen cooking, got it smelling like Ace Tone. And yeah, it's cool to have a chain in the bank roll. The go to stash 100,000 and lose the safe code. Case closed. Young bitch snorting cane blow. She like I can't feel my body, but my face go. They say the streets is talking, better lay low. I'm about that dope boy trying to put the fam on payroll. With a pocket full of dough, body full of gold. Life is moving fast, gotta take it slow. I pray to God that I never lose my soul, and I wish a nigga would like a 2x4. Pocket full of dough, body full of gold. Life is moving fast, gotta take it slow. I pray to God that I never lose my soul, and I wish a nigga would like a 2x4.